like a 35 mil.
So this aquarium is running a bio pellet reactor, but it is really important that you alter the amount of bio pellets that are in the reactor, governed by your nitrate and phosphate levels. So this aquarium is being tested with the Red Sea test kits, which are very accurate low range test kits, and it's currently showing a phosphate and nitrate level of 0. Now, I do not want to encourage that you run a phosphate and nitrate level of 0. It's great to ensure that you don't get much algae growth, but it's really not allowing enough nutrients for your corals. So we want to run a low nutrient tank, but we don't want an ultra low nutrient tank like this. So we want to make sure that we've got enough nutrients for our corals. And for a tank like this, it's so full of corals, it'll end up becoming very hungry. And it's really important with corals like your gonioporas, this little coral triangle here, that they are manually fed on foods like goni power or reefroids, which are ultra fine particle foods, which are fine enough to go through the membrane of the coral itself. They're very selective on what they can be fed. So this tank here, there's two main options. Option number 1 is increase the amount of food, and option number 2 is to remove the amount of biopellets. I do not encourage running biopellets when your nitrate and phosphate level is 0, otherwise your residual bacterial colonization can actually be poisonous. And I am finding from tank to tank to tank that I'm going across, the people that are going onto this food, I'm just finding that this particular food, the probiotics by Spectrum, is just making tanks ultra low nutrient, and it's making the tanks ultra clean and the filters ultra clean. So I'm about to gravel clean this tank, and I can pretty much bet that it'll come out cleaner than ever, because the probiotic in the Spectrum probiotics means that when the fish produce waste, the bacteria in the waste eats the waste. And I've found the results are actually quite amazing. So it's really worth using that food.